One of our very important farmers is Cheryl Rogowski, who has been our vegetable supplier since the beginning of our market and visits every week to deliver her CSA shares to our members, as well as to participate in Meet the Farmer, where she meets school children coming from the schools in the 5 boroughs. This is a very exciting opportunity, a unique one, for children from around the city to meet a farmer in a market and enjoy lunch made from that farmer's own ingredients.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Rogowski. I'm from Pine Island, New York, which is a little hamlet up in the town of Warwick, about 60 miles northwest of Manhattan, and I am a farmer. Always kids have been a critical component of the farm, you know, pumpkin rides, picking their own pumpkins, wagon rides, and the best planter of a seed potato is a 4-year-old child. Give them a measuring stick and a potato and they just plop that in. They were more precision planted when I had these kids planting potatoes on the farm as part of their class activity than they were with our machine that was planting the potatoes with our farmers. It was amazing. I was born and raised on our farm. I always used to say I was born in the dirt. My mother hated when I said that, but I feel like it's true. My mom put on the business cards at one time, from A to Z, asparagus to zucchini, and that pretty much sums it up and covers it all. I had the opportunity to meet with some of the kids from our local schools down here in Manhattan, and they were intrigued because I always try and bring a jar of the soil with us and how dark it is. So they were interested in that, and the fact that it was a lake that had a connection to dinosaurs just tickled their fancies beyond belief. And they love hearing about the different bugs and the insects and about the different types of things, like a radish, how a radish could be long or shaped like a ball or purple or green or white or yellow, and just an incredible rainbow of food that they don't typically get to see or participate in. And through the connection, through the Meet the Farmer, it gives me the opportunity to bring the farm to them. So through my words and my photographs and whatever I brought with me, they can actually get a visual of what the farm is about and where their food is coming from.
The program also involves school food chefs, including George Edwards, Chef George, who is the manager of the citywide Garden to Cafe program. George comes to the market, picks up the products that Cheryl has brought for the day, turns them into a delicious lunch that the children can enjoy. All the while they're asking questions about the food itself, and they're tasting new varieties that they may never have had before.
Hi, my name is George Edwards. I'm the chef and coordinator for the Garden to Cafe program, the New York City Department of Education's Farm to School project. And I love my job because every day I get to meet kids and learn from them. When we do Meet the Farmer events here, it's taking what we do with Garden to Cafe and just adding another layer to it. When we do a tasting at a particular school, we have information about the farms, but here's an opportunity where the students can actually talk to the farmer and they can turn around and ask them questions. Why do you grow this? Why don't you grow that? When we're here at the Fulton Stall Market, because of the relationship the Fulton Stall Market has with farmers, we can just say, okay, we're going to do this event. What farmers can you reach out to, or what farmers will be in the city? So then we'll create a menu based on what we'll have access to. The kids are actually a lot more open-minded than I think people give them credit for. One of the things that we've done here is sunchokes. And what's a sunchoke? You know, because we served it with potatoes, so they were like, oh, it's all potatoes. No, they're all root vegetables, but this is what a potato is, this is what a sunchoke is. There's certain similarities and there's certain differences. You know, how did you like it? Because usually by this point, they've already eaten it and they're like, oh, this was good. And then, you know, there's that resistance isn't there because too late, you know, we passed that point. Well, we work with all age groups. We group pre-K to high school. Everyone has a different way of responding to things. For example, we did something, asparagus, roasted asparagus with garlic. And we figured this is going to be a hard sell. But we put it in a taco. And the kids knew what a taco was. So, you know, it kind of broke down some of the resistance. But then again, somebody would try it and they'd go, ooh, this is good. And then somebody else would say, oh, I'll try it now. Oh, I'll try it. You know, I've had kids say to me, I don't like spinach. Well, have you had it before? It's sauteed, steamed, where it's, you know, no flavor, no texture, nothing. You know, it's not necessarily that particular item. It could also be the way it was prepared, the way they've been exposed to it. You have to be extremely conscious of where they're at and listen to them, especially in a place like New York City where you have a tremendous amount of diversity in terms of cultures. It's just a question of, I've never experienced this before, so here's an opportunity to do that. And also the farmers are like, maybe I can grow this, or maybe I can grow a substitute that was a bridge between it.
To have that kind of hands-on experience is just critical, and it helps them to make that connection that even a lot of adults don't make that connection. Getting the kids to eat their veggies. We called them magic beans, and that was something a kid taught us. There's a purple bean, Royal Burgundy, and there's a couple other varieties. But when you cook them, they turn green. So to the kids, that was a magic bean, and they just kept begging, Mom, more than magic beans, Mom, get me those magic beans. So to get them involved from that perspective is just so cool, and that's what they taught me, not so much what I taught them. That was pretty amazing.
Another program that we do that involves education and children is our Cooking with Kids program, or Look Who's Cooking. And that involves parents and children cooking together using local ingredients supplied by our farmers right here. This engages children in cooking with their parents, and especially looking for healthy local ingredients that once they start cooking themselves are more likely to ask for in their own family's meals and at school.